sort of using them together. We're going to try and introduce some of the summery cocktails since we're coming up to sort of June time. My lovely assistant Holly will be helping us out. To woo. First of all, we're going to make making a Polish mule. Polish mule, you're going to squeeze some lime into this glass. Cheers, Maria. Thank you. First of all, Holly, if you can squeeze some lime, about 4 pieces. Along with some mint, some fresh mint, and just muddle that up together. Next, we're going to take some vodka, but I haven't got any on stage. Jake, can you pass me some vodka, please?
Catch!
We're going to go for 1.5 measures of vodka. A little bit of ginger wine just to spice things up a little bit. And of course, to finish it off, we have got Fentimans ginger beer. Fentimans ginger beer has got a nice, fiery taste to it. It really catches the back of your throat. If you haven't had it before, I would suggest taking some on. We also do alcoholic version, Hollows Fentimans. We stock it as well at the bar. So if you want to buy one of them, feel free to invest. But it's a really nice fiery taste to that as well. But it goes really well with the sort of the sharpness of the lime and the softness of the mint, sort of fiery in the back of your throat. Just muddle the flavours up. We've got the straws.
Yeah.
Sorry, we've forgotten some equipment. We're unorganised. It's definitely going to taste nice, but we just want to make it a little bit pretty as well while we're going along the way. Let's stick some straws in. Gives you a nice little structure. Top it off. So there you have it, that's a nice Polish mule made with Fentimans ginger beer. Beautiful during the summer. My lovely assistant Holly will be passing around some measures of it if you just want to have a little try. Hopefully it tastes quite nice. Hi there, Connie.
Obviously you don't have to lie, allow just a little bit colder.
Holly's a bit heavy on the old spirits there, right, I think. Whew.
No bad thing?
Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing.
What's good at that?
Oh, the owner is sitting there, like, so I better be careful. Don't want to say we're being heavy-handed.
Which vodka was that you used?
We just used a standard vodka for that one. That was a Smirnoff. That was our house pour. But it is nicer to sort of get maybe a Stolichnaya in there, something a little bit more smooth and elegant. Would be nice.
So can you just run over the ingredients you use for that cocktail?
Yeah, we use lime, fresh lime squeezed, some mint, some ginger wine and some vodka, all muddled up, and then add some fiery ginger beer on top of that as well.
Wow.
Right, this cocktail that I'm going to make now is fairly new to me. I've just sort of really started making it in the last couple of days and just sort of experiment with things. It's called the mulata. It involves using Havana Especial with lots of lime again. Lime tends to become a common denominator in a lot of cocktails. So Holly, if you can just squeeze around about 4 or 5 bits of lime in there for us, please. We're going to go for sort of some darker flavours with the Especial rum, and we're going to mix it with some dark blended cacao. Makes it really sort of chocolatey and sort of a Christmassy feel to it, but then with the lime it sort of gives you a summer edge again. Then there we have fresh lime, one single shot of creme de cacao, dark, and we've got some special rum, about 1.5 measures. Just give it a shake up. We've got a martini glass chilled down the front here. And what I'm going to do, just to add to the flavour and add to the sort of presentation as well, I'm just going to put a little lining of cocoa powder on the top of the martini glass, just so when the client's drinking it, they can get that sort of a dark chocolate taste in the mouth as well as the scent as well. And there you have it, finished off. My lovely assistant Holly will again be passing the drinks around. But if anyone's brave enough to taste the very cold and chilled one that I've just made, feel free, I can pass that down. Warren, do you want to have a go at that one? Be the ambassador.
Alan, what's it called?
I'll try
It's
it.
called, it's a mulata.
I'm a what?
A mulata.
That's no offence.
Is that the one that's got pepper? No, this one's the Havana Maestro.
Jake, get some brown sugar. That was a special. That's creme de cacao. It's not a rum. It's like a liqueur, like a dark chocolate liqueur.
Was there any soft drink in that, or was it just a creme de cacao?
Nothing, just a lime juice and just shaken up, so it's sort of. It's quite a strong drink. Is it strong on that one? Yeah.
Wait, smell strong, but it doesn't taste that strong. Smell very strong, yeah, I think smell
I would buy it like.
You should sell this.
Aye?
Is it on the menu here, is it?
It's not on the menu, not yet. Well, while he's passing that around, I'm going to go straight to the next cocktail. No time like the present. This is a sort of slant of an old fashioned. If anyone's ever had an old fashioned, it's usually made with bourbon. And you sort of stir it down over ice with some bitters and get some orange flavours going on. It's a long drink to make. It takes around about 7 or 8 minutes to make it if you're going to do it properly. It requires some TLC, might you say. And this is a similar version, but with a rum old fashioned. It doesn't take as long to make because I've actually got softer sugar in this one, so it dissolves much quicker. And I'm going to use Havana 7 for it. But what you want to do is, you want to put your brown sugar in and you want to gradually put your Havana 7 in. You don't want to put it all in at once because then the sugar will just go all claggy and pasty. It won't dissolve properly. So if you stick that in, I'm going to add. Yeah. Add a little bit of Angostura bitters to it. Just give it an old fashioned edge. So you can see what I'm doing. So in there we've got sugar and we've got a little tiny touch of Havana 7 and some bitters in the bottom. Just give it a bit of a stir. A couple of cubes of ice, give it another little stir. And then just gradually add your Havana 7, stir it around. At the same time, Holly, my beautiful assistant, is going to slice off some lime zest, if you don't mind, Holly, just off the back of a wedge. Usually with an old-fashioned in the bourbon, you put in a slice of orange. Gives it a real nice sort of winter flavour. But instead we're going to add lime to a rum old-fashioned and make it a summer flavour. Exciting stuff. Just giving it a further stir to try and dissolve all the sugar. Gradually adding the Havana 7 again. Perfect, sorry. Yeah, and on the right hand side, Holly's again going to pass you around the old fashioned for you to have a taste. Jake, would you mind passing us some canapes, please? There's a none on the bar there. Oh, there's two crews gone. No, there's two out at the back here. If you want to just grab them forward there. Okay, last but not least, you sorted. Last but not least, I'm going to do rum daiquiris. Holly, where did you put the rum daiquiris? Did you? Are they on the big tray? They're over there. Smash them. A daiquiri's been a classic cocktail for years, and it's very, very simple. They're very tasty, especially for the lovers of alcohol. If you like the taste of pure rum, and you like simplicity with your cocktails, then daiquiris are going to go. Just lots of fresh lime. One thing to focus on though when you're making a daiquiri, if you're going to squeeze loads of lime in, there's no point in getting the zest in there, because the zest just takes the freshness of the drink away, it makes it really bitter. So sometimes if you're putting wedges of lime in here, it's better to squeeze them and just dispose of them. It's not right if you're going to start muddling the zest down, because it makes it really bitter and really it spoils the drink. So if you just squeeze all the good parts, all the juicy parts out, and try and avoid what I've just done, dropping it in the drink. I'm going to go wild because I like a lot of lime. Love a bit of lime. 6 bits in there now. I'm making it with a golden rum, so I'm going to use a golden sugar as well. Classically, it's made with white sugar. Because I'm using golden rum, I'm going to use a golden sugar, and everything's going to match up perfectly, fingers crossed. A nice spoonful of that. And some Havana 3. So we've got a double shot of Havana 3 going on that one. No mixer. Lots of impact. Good in a good shape for 30 to 40 seconds. Want to make sure you dissolve all the sugar as you're shaking. And hopefully, like my sieve there, you won't have as much granulated sugar. Most of that in there is lime, not much sugar, because it's all dissolved in the drink. It should taste nice and sweet. I've got some samples of that just behind there. Holly's, are you coming around, Hollis? Smashing, thank you very much. I do have one more cocktail recipe that involves both of the drinks together, the Fentimans and Havana. I'm not going to show that up here because I think everyone should stick around for a 2-for-1 cocktail. There's 5 at the bar. Sounds like a good idea to me. Stay for a few tunes, whatever. But if anyone wants to hear about the recipe that between Fentimans and Havana selling together, then I can do that one at the bar for you. I haven't quite got all the ingredients here. So. Thank you very much for listening.